$1 million from your grandparent, or are you about to become wealthy from someone else's hard work? If you say yes to these questions, this show is not for you. You, the hardworking, committed, and ambitious professional who have a 9 to 5 corporate job or a 12-hour shift worker keeping the assembly line running. Perhaps you run your gig as a freelancer, or maybe you run a small business. You are in the right place. Welcome to the Career Evangelist Podcast, where you get your weekly tips, ideas, strategies, and inspiration to find purpose in what you do so you can build a career you are passionate about and live a fulfilled life. Here is your host, Bola Alabi.
The Career Evangelist Podcast, episode number 215. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Career Evangelist Podcast. I'm so happy, I'm excited to have you guys join me here today. The Career Evangelist Podcast is all about you because this is where we give you tips, strategies, ideas to help you find a job you can call a career so that you can have a fulfilling professional life. I'm your host, Bola Alabi. Today, we are exploring a fundamental cornerstone of career, and that is mentoring. Whether you already have mentors or you are thinking about it, or maybe this is a new concept to you, you are going to find this episode beneficial. By the way, if you have not yet listened to my episode earlier on, that's episode 166, please do so because I spoke about why you need mentors in that episode. So without further ado, let us go into today's episode, maximizing mentorship. So who is a mentor? The way I want you to think about mentor is you should see them as guiding star in the ever-expanding and dynamic universe of career. They are seasoned navigator who illuminates the path. They share their wisdom, their experience with you so that you can also find your path and navigate the twists and turns with confidence and clarity. That's why you need mentors. But mentoring isn't just about receiving advice. It's also about fostering relationships that empower your growth. It's about connecting with people that will ignite your potential. It's about knowing those people that will open doors of opportunities onto you. So whether you are a seasoned professional or you are just starting out, the impact of mentors cannot be overstated. And that's why today you are going to learn about how to maximize mentoring. Before we begin, let me quickly share some statistics with you. I love dealing with numbers. I love figures because I know it's the best way to convey the message to people. So what are some numbers that I want to share? I'll share the impact on mentees, and I am sure many of you will like this first one. A study by the American Society for Training and Development found that employees who received mentoring earned an average of 5,610 more annually than those who didn't have mentors. Now think about that number. People that have mentors, they earn more than those that do not. There's another survey, this one by womenahead.org. It says 87% of mentors and mentees, they report feeling empowered by their mentoring relationships, and they develop even greater confidence. So if you want empowerment, if you want confidence, you are going to need to have that mentoring relationship, whether you as a mentor or as a mentee. Here's another one. 71% of people with mentors, they report satisfaction with their current jobs compared with only 47% of those without mentors. That's according to Guardia blog website. So mentoring, it's a win-win situation, and it's not only to the employee or the mentors and the mentee, it goes to the organization as well, because according to thinklearn.com, retention rates are 20% higher when employees receive mentoring in an organization. And another one says that companies with formal mentoring programs, they experience a 72% increase in productivity. That's awesome, right? So mentoring is a very, very good practice or program to establish within an organization. Outside of that, and I've said it, I shared this in episode 166 of this podcast. There are all sort of benefits that comes with having mentors. One, they give you guidance and advice. Let's say you are trying to take on a new role. A mentor who has experience, who has been on that role for a long time, can tell you everything that you need to know about that position. So that's good for you. They help you with your professional development. A mentor can tell you the skill sets, the training, the competencies that you need to be successful for any position. Mentors can help you to expand your network. I am enjoying, I have a lot of mentors in my career and also in my personal life. These people, they help me to know, they help me to navigate my path. They help me to connect with even other people that are more experienced and ahead of me in my career. So mentors can help you to expand your network. They can help you to position you for career in advancement, because mentors, they play a crucial role in helping mentees to navigate their career path and advance professionally. They help with your professional growth, and of course they keep you accountable and they support you in your career journey. So again, go to episode 166 to listen to that episode where I spoke about why you need mentors. Today, I just want to go into the different types of mentors, and I'll explain who are these people, depending on the type, what they do, and how you can leverage them. So that's the main message for today. The first type of mentors that I'm going to share are the coaches. I'm sure you've heard about career coach, financial coach, life coach. Coaches are mentors who specialize in providing guidance and feedback to help mentees develop specific skills or overcome challenges. They typically have expertise in a particular area and they use structured approaches to facilitate learning and growth. So, for example, if you are struggling financially, if you are finding it hard to balance your accounts every month, maybe a financial coach can help you. If you are stuck in your career, a career coach will be the best person to help you. There are also married counselors that help, newlywed or people that are just starting out. They help them in their journey. So That's coaches. Uh, the other thing that I would like to quickly mention is how to utilize these coaches to make the most of coaching relationships, right? Mentees should have, they should be proactive, they should set clear goals, and they should seek feedback. And of course, if you are getting all this feedback, mentees, they should also be able to implement suggested strategies, because that's the way the mentor will see that, hey, all this information that I'm passing down to you, you are also utilizing those information and using them to improve your life. So that's very important. One thing about coaching that I want you to take away from here is that regular communication and willingness to learn and adapt are key to maximizing the benefits of coaching. So that's the first one, coach. The second one, they call them sponsors. Who are they? Sponsors are influential individuals within an organization. They actively advocate for and support the career advancement of their mentees or their proteges. So they use their influence and their network to create opportunities and remove barriers for their employees or their mentees. What this means is that when you are not in the room, when they are talking about career growth, promotion, or any form of advancement, a sponsor in that room will be there talking on your behalf. He will be there promoting you. He will be there positioning you for the right opportunity for growth within that organization. So sponsors are very, very important. They will be the one that will ensure that you can have that career acceleration. How do you utilize them? Mentees should cultivate strong relationship with potential sponsors by demonstrating their values and potential contributions. So you want to show them you are going to add value to the organization. You want to show them your expertise, your experience, your skill set, and you should be able to communicate your career aspiration clearly and seek opportunities to showcase your skills and accomplishments. They are going to love that if you are clear about what you want and if you can show them that you've contributed to the success of the organization. So that's very important. One core thing about sponsors, they need to build trust and rapport with their mentees so that they can continue to have that conversation and continue to support you. So sponsors are very, very important. If you have one, you can have that confidence that you will continue to accelerate your career growth. Of course, you have to also contribute and make sure you do nothing but the best, that you are among the top performer. The third one that I'm quickly going to talk about are the advocates. Who are these people? The advocates are mentors who actively support and promote the interests and goals of their mentees, both within and outside the organization. They act as allies and champions. They leverage their influence to advocate for their mentees' needs and aspirations. So they are there also advocating for your need. They are your supporter, they are your cheerleaders. They use their voice and their influence to create opportunities for you, and they challenge biases. And these people, they love championing diversity and inclusion, DEI, and they are also very important. So if you don't have one, you should by all means find advocates that will be your champion. So how do you utilize them? Mentees should engage advocates who align with their values and their goals by building strong relationships based on trust and mutual respect. You should communicate your needs and your aspiration clearly. And of course, you should always seek feedback. Go to them, let them know how you want to be supported, let them know what you want, and you should be active in collaborating with your advocate so that they can help you in return to advance your career interest. So that's the third one. Now, the fourth one, investor. This is especially applicable to business owners. Investors are mentors who provide resources, funding, or other form of support to help mentees pursue their business goals and initiatives. They invest in their mentees' potential. They've seen the potential in you, they believe in you, they trust in you, they have confidence in you, and they provide tangible support to facilitate your success. So these investors, they offer mostly financial backing, they offer access to resources, and they also offer strategic guidance to help mentees launch maybe new ventures, pursue opportunities, and overcome financial barriers. These guys, the investors, are also very important, especially if you are going to start or launch a new business. How do you leverage them? Mentees should articulate their vision and goals clearly. You see, it's important to be able to know what you want. If you don't know what you want, it's very difficult and challenging to get people on board with you and tell them to guide you or help you. So the first person in this equation has to be you. You have to have that clarity in terms of what you want. And you should be able to demonstrate your potential, show that, because people want to invest in where they see they will get returns. If you are not going to show them that hey, this money, these resources that you are giving me is going to produce returns, then it's going to be challenging for you to get investors on board with you. So you need to build trust, you need transparency when dealing with investors. Those are very, very important. The final one, the last but not the least, is the networker. The networkers, they are mentors who excel at building and leveraging professional networks to create opportunities for their mentees. They have extensive connections within their industry or field, and they use their network to facilitate introductions, collaborations, and career advancement opportunities. What that means is that these networker, they are the people that can connect you with other potential people in the industry. Maybe when you are looking for your next role, the networker will be the right people to go to because they have broad connection across the industry. They can tell you who is hiring, they can tell you who to go to. So you need these people in your circle as well. And how do you utilize them? Mentees should leverage networker by actively engaging with them so that they can continue to expand their professional circles and access new opportunities. You should communicate your networking goals and preferences clearly with them. You should seek introduction to relevant contacts. And here's one thing that you can do. Let's say you've connected with a networker. You can go to their LinkedIn. Let's say you are looking for opportunity outside of your organization. Look into the networkers links and connection on LinkedIn. If you see that they know someone or they are connected with someone in another organization, Approach them, ask them for introduction, and always, as I tell people, you must demonstrate value and readiness to also contribute to their network. So, uh, mentoring relationship is not a one-way traffic. You must be able to show reciprocity and build rapport with these networker. So that's it. I shared 5 types of mentors that you need in your corner. The first one are the coaches, then sponsors, then advocate. Number 3, you need investors, especially if you are starting a business, and you need finally number 5, networker, to help you expand your network. As I wrap this episode, I want you to reflect on the profound impact that mentors can have in your life and your career. From coaches who guide us through challenges to sponsors who champion our advancement, each types of mentors bring value and support to our journey. Mentorship is not just a transactional relationship, it's a transformative journey of growth, learning, and empowerment. It's about finding allies who believe in our potential. It's about having role models who inspire us to reach new heights and finding supporters who lift us during the toughest of times. As we strive to maximize mentoring in our lives, let's remember that mentorship is a two-way street. You don't just take, you also give. Just as we seek guidance and support from our mentors, we must also pay it forward by becoming mentors ourselves. Think about that. There are people that you are ahead of them. How can you give back? How can you help them? You can share your knowledge, your experiences, and insights with the next generation of aspiring professionals. So, guys, let's embrace the power of mentorship, cultivate meaningful relationships, and harness the collective wisdom of our mentors to unlock our full potential and shape a brighter future for ourselves and those who come after us. And that's where I'm heading it today. If you haven't subscribed to this show yet, please click the subscribe button now so you will know whenever I release any new powerful and empowering episode. You can find me on YouTube, Bola Alabi TV, or Apple Podcast, the Career Evangelist Podcast. You can go get me on Spotify. Thank you very much for always joining us. Until next time again, keep learning, keep growing, and keep mentoring.